Oh, God. Okay, so I get this message from this idiot. Like, this dude sends me shit all the time. He'll send me shit out of the blue. And he's this super gay stereotype. Like, just such a clown. So he sends me this thing. He says, "This is my new passion." And it's before the flood, the civilization they don't want you to know about, the Anunnaki connection. And I said, LOL, as long as you're distracted. So he said, still watching this, very interesting. He said, so are you, what's the difference? I said, I'm right. Because, I mean, this guy is the most pointless person to try to have a conversation with. Like, he's such a stereotype, but it's such a horrible version of the stereotype. So he says, stop being a hypocrite. Leave that to the MAGAs, LOL. I said, typical. Google ad hominem. And then he says, I'm sorry, but we are talking about the same thing. Lost civilizations. Not sure what your point is. So I sent him the Google. I sent him the Wikipedia ad hominem thing, and he said, ditto, you're a waste of time, and then blocked me. And I just think, like, he's such a dumbass. It's so... Yeah. It's just so interesting to see, like this is a guy who, like, I don't, this will be the second or third time he's blocked me over the years, and he always comes back around. Like, he's one of those people who he finds, you know, I say he denies, and he denies because that's what you're supposed to do, you know. Vaccine, I'm just a conspiracy theorist, I'm just this, I'm just that. And then, you know, just like everybody else, life will present him with a you know, an example of what he was told a long time ago, but he doesn't want to, you know, he'll come through, well, you were right about this, but you're not right about that. And then the next thing will happen. And it's like he keeps sort of going with this idea that, I mean, I don't know. He's a real goof. He really is a goofy person. And it just, you know, it's the same thing as, even, like, look at even the dumb troll on here. It's the same thing. It's always ad hominem. It's what people do when you know, they're working or whatever, but they're desperately trying to find something wrong when they can't. You know, to argue a point, you know, to make up your own argument. You know, stop being a hypocrite. Save that for the MAGAs kind of shit. Like, what are you talking about? You know, you're talking about Anunnaki and you know nothing about it. You just stumbled across something that, you know, I've been telling you to sort of look into. I mean, I haven't gone that route, but telling you for a while. And up until now, I was crazy. Now there was, you know, up until now, come on, previous civilization kind of things. He wasn't interested in that. But now that he found some video pushing some other J nonsense, the Anunnaki, the Nibiru, all that shit, now this part needs to be taken seriously. And the funny thing is, he approaches me with some bullshit out of the blue, and then says some shit, and I say, well, that's ad hominem. Instead of him going, oh, you know what, I didn't know what that word meant, or it's just more, I'm crazy, you're crazy, It's what people do. They can't argue actual points, so they start saying things they can argue. They can't debunk what you're saying. They can't best you in anything. So they make up stuff. Oh, well, you didn't shave good enough today. And I like a guy with a clean shaven face. Like, they'll do anything but talk about what's actually going on here. And I'm so well versed in it. It's nothing at this point. But it was interesting. It's always interesting. I wish I could pull up the previous conversation with this guy and just the things that have been said over the years with this guy just saying dumb shit over and over again. Like, it's just crazy. It's so weird to argue with stereotypes. Christ is king, glory. I love the good Christian that comes through to talk a bunch of shit. Yeah, I bet you're a good Christian. A good Christian acts like you. All good. Like, but that's what I mean. I can't argue what you say, so I'm gonna say Christ is king. Glory be to, like, you don't have any arguments. You're stupid, and you're saying I'm stupid. Like, accept it, And it's always interesting. Christ is king and blah blah. All this is just fantasy fairy tale nonsense, and you believe it. I don't even know why. Why do you believe it? What's the benefit? What's the reason for believing in such shit? And of course, they got nothing. But this guy is the gayest person I've ever communicated with. Like, he is such a stereotype. It's got this voice and it's like this, and he's like 300 plus pounds and probably more, and he is like, he's just such a weird guy, such a weird guy, insisting on his neighbor that he knows disappeared, and like it's always just a bunch of shit where it's he implores faith. You have to have faith in some bullshit. You can't look it up. You can't find things. You can't there's no backing for the arguments. It's just dumb shit. It's just dumb shit. Yeah. Like, look at this. Look at how stupid people are. Somebody that claims to be a Christian can't actually argue anything reasonable for Christianity. So they start talking shit. Right? Shouldn't that tell you everything you need to know about a Christian? What a phony, like, fake piece of shit person they are. Somebody asks you why you believe in something. What's your reasoning? Where's your evidence? And you just don't have anything. So you start making up your own shit. Well, you're crazy, and you like, it's the same thing over and over again, same example, and it's, I don't know, I guess it's frustrating. It's boring. This NPC narrative, trying to get the NPC to say something different, and they can't. They're programmed. But it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, just everybody that believes in God and all that shit. You are such an arrogant, horrible person, and you don't even see it. You know? You think that your belief structure makes you better than, and it's not. It's you believe in something that has this view of children being raped by clergy and does nothing about it. This God that is, Christians are a big part of the genocide. It's not just Muslims, and I know you don't care when it's Muslims, because you're a piece of shit Christian. That's how piece of shit Christians are. They don't care. But there are Christians being killed left and right. Women and children, Christians. And, look at this. Look at the nonsense. Look at the desperation. Flat stupidity. It's crazy. Like it's so funny how your average Christian doesn't go, hey, oh, you don't believe, let's talk about it. They just name call. No, you're a stupid foo-foo face. That's all they can do. What intelligent argument could a Christian make? What intelligent thing could a Christian say? I'm glad to be able to go live, then I can share this with others and see how others. Yeah. Okay. Yep, mental illness. That's what the typical dumb J says. I can't make any reasonable argument, so it must be mental illness on my part. I know more than you do, so I have mental illness. I don't believe in the Sky Daddy, so I have mental illness. I just love it. Think about it. So now I'm a drug addict, mental illness, all these things, and yet you still can't come up with any sort of reasonable argument against what I'm saying. Man, that really does put you in a bad spot, doesn't it? Yeah. Typical. So you watch crackheads all the time? Makes sense. And crackheads don't usually have this, remember? Crackheads are super skinny and it's just funny. At least get your drugs right. You're just so stupid you can't even make your childish arguments work. And these are your typical religious people. These are all people who claim they believe in God, who claim this. These are all stupid ass people. It's amazing. I don't know. It's boring. It really is. When you don't need to be in pissing contests with people. All these little dick white guys angry because they have a tiny penis. Dude, I'm sorry. You going on live feeds and pointing out what a jackass you are does not make anyone think your dick's bigger than it is. God bless you, brothers and sisters. Remember to move on from distractions placed before you by Satan. Sounds like a typical dumb Christian thing, right? When somebody asks a Christian to elaborate on their beliefs, then they, oh no, that's Satan. Satan, the bad guy, Satan. Oh, it's so stupid. You believe in an invisible bad guy. What's worse than an invisible friend? An invisible enemy. Silly, man. The evil guy, he tricks God. God is stupid, man. The shit the devil tricks God into doing, the whole Job narrative, God is as stupid as his followers. And it's so embarrassing. I always feel bad for you guys. I always feel like, man, oh no, don't say that. No, oh, come on, you're making you look stupid. Think about it. Why don't Christians just come here and be like, yes, God is good. Look what God does. God does this. God does that. Why don't Christians ever do that? We're not here to debate Christianity. Go to a priest. You're gonna be here for entertainment. Right. It's entertaining for you to be the example, to be stupid, to show that you don't like you're here to talk shit. I get it. You're here to prove me wrong about stuff but see, you can't. So you end up just doing this, and it's like, do you honestly think this works against me? Oh no, my numbers go up. Oh no, there's somebody here poorly talking shit. And I love to talk about how stupid religious people are. And these people come in and prove the point for me. It's so much harder to prove the point without the example. It's amazing. I will pray for you and I will move on. Your mumbling trash. My mumbling trash add no value to anyone. Right. Says the person that's been here forever. And again, instead of taking the opportunity to show what a good Christian is and why you should believe in that Jay fairy tale nonsense, they just play the role. They just keep playing the role. Right? It's silly. Oh, I'm just here to talk shit to you. I'm here. You don't matter. It's not like you matter or anything. I just come here to talk shit to you. I could be doing anything else and talking shit to anybody else, and I could be doing it at a much bigger platform and blah, 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 blah. But I want to do it to you because you don't matter. How stupid can people be? Smug and smart you are. Way, way smarter than anyone that believes in Sky Daddy. That's for sure. You believe in your Jay fairy tale bullshit, and that it shows how stupid you are. You love that pedo stuff, right? Your God, your stupid fake ass God who consistently watches children be raped by clergy. Yeah. Sounds like good stuff there, huh? Yeah, man, you're not smart enough to get on. Yep, I need to get on a treadmill. Yeah, I mean, look at this desperate shit. I'm a big fatty. Oh man. Oh. I love it. I hope people see it. The God believers, they can't make good points. They can't show you why you should be a Christian because lead by example and all that shit. The best the Christian can do is come in here and be like, duh, you're fat, me. Like it's amazing. Well, God is our Father, blah, 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 right? Yeah, you love that pedo stuff. Just admit you like pedo stuff, that's all. If you admit you like the pedo stuff, then that sort of ends the debate part of it, right? Then we understand your side of things. You're a pedo. You support pedo organizations. You like all that pedo shit. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Welfare, blah, 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 blah. Because whether I was on all the welfare and smoked all the crack and beat my wife and kicked my children and dogs and all the nasty shit, that's going to outweigh the fact that the church consistently rapes children, that Israel controls everything and they're committing genocide and all of it. Epstein, Trump, all of that shit. I'm more important than all that stuff. Me and my negative stuff, all these bad things that I do. Like that's the Israeli stupidity shining through. That's, it's the same thing as saying if you open the books on Israel, you demonize Israel. Anybody that says that is, you have to be stupid to think that that's like a good pro-Israel thing to say. Yeah. If you open up the books on me, it's gonna make me look bad. Who says that other than really bad people? Israel, look, I mean, look at this. Look at the dumb. They can't say anything. You're right. Every fucking video will be trashing you piece of shit Jays. I got nothing better going on than to trash you piece of shit Jays. Oh, it's amazing. And you see, like, Trump just did an interview recently where he said, well, now he can't do the grocery thing. The thing that he ran his whole, all you dumb Trump supporters. Yeah. Gas prices, food prices are all going to get cut in half. Man, now he can't do it. He can't cut those prices in half after all. Pretty crazy. Whole bunch of I told you so. But it just makes you wonder, like, what will it take for people to be better than that? What will it take for people to realize, like, they've been duped? The Israeli machine controls everything. What does it take for you to see the genocide happening and have a problem with it? I know most of you, it requires some personal shit, right? You need to have a personal situation. One of my neighbors is going through some personal shit. Said she was at a time of need and she needed Jesus. And she was begging for Jesus and Jesus didn't show up and now she's questioning everything and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, well, good thing something finally happened to you for you to see it. It wasn't that Jesus, stuck around and watched all those children get raped and all the genocide happening and the slavery and, all the pedo, everything. Jesus been watching all that, but not doing shit. But now that it happened to you, now you feel comfortable saying, oh, it's not good enough. Oh, now it's not good enough. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. How does anybody, why would you believe it? And that's the thing. You ask people to explain why they believe it. They have no idea. They support Israel like pieces of shit they are, and that's it. You're a horrible, horrible piece of shit if you support Israel. Look at the dumbass nonsense. I'm flat out telling you that the Jays are the worst people in the world. They pull the strings. They're killing people. They rape children. All these things. The government's fake. History's fake. All these things. Fluoride is fucked up. Chemtrails are fucked up. Whatever it is. And nobody can talk about any of it. I have all these Team Jorge bots here. Just being stupid. One of the things, you're not allowed to say that the Jays poison drinking water. That they're the type of piece of shit that would poison a drinking water system, affecting innocent people. And it's funny because this horrible trope, as they say, has followed them throughout all of history. Everywhere they've always been called the people that will poison the wells, poison the drinking water. And these clowns will say, you can't say that. Don't you say that about us. Don't you say that. They don't deny it because they can't really deny it, but they tell you not to talk about it. Well, all you have to do is look up Operation Cast Thy Bread. Right? And Operation Cast Thy Bread, it is an official Israeli government operation sanctioned by the Prime Minister, Ben Gurion, and It's on record that Israel poisoned the drinking water wells. Right? There's no denying it. And really, I mean, that's never the fight. The fight is never with an intelligent Israeli. You never, ever come across one of them. It's just like a Trump supporter. You never come across intelligent Trump supporters. But Israelis, it's even worse. And you never come across an Israeli that can actually make a reasonable argument on anything. They're just stupid. And so, there are things that all you have to do is let them know, like you let them know what Semitism means, and you are proud of your anti-Semitism. Who do you support? Team Goyim, all the way. Team Goyim. But Semitism is policy or predisposition favorable to the Jays. It's literally supremacy, just worded a little different, but it's on record, supremacy. Jay supremacy. Semitism is Jay supremacy. Why anybody wouldn't, why anybody other than Jays would support that shit is beyond me. How can you be that stupid? But it just comes from education. It comes from learning the narrative they want you to know. That doesn't mean it's true. It just means this is what they want you to know. The Samson option. The Samson option is policy that Israel has on the books that says if they ever feel like Israel has been invaded or parts have been destroyed, then they'll launch their nukes in every direction. Kill everybody. The people that are committing genocide right now, killing women and children right now, yeah, they threaten to kill the entire world if things don't go the way they like. They're just horrible. I hate to say human beings, but they're horrible. Samson option, cast thy bread. Team Jorge. You look up Team Jorge, you will see 100% undeniable proof that Israel controls social media. You said nukes aren't real so many times. Why aren't you worried? Or why are you worried? I didn't say I was worried about what they're going to do. See, again, this is the exact thing that I'm talking about. They can't help but do it. They think they're going to trip me up on something. It doesn't matter whether you believe Israel has nukes or doesn't. If you believe nukes are real and Israel says they're going to use them, it doesn't matter if they have them or not. You believe in their total devastation and you believe that Israel will use it. So the effect is already there. Nobody's going to attack. Nobody's going to fight them because, well, they have it on record that they'll kill everybody. But it's that stupidity right there. That's the Israeli stupidity right there. That's how dumb Jays operate. They say things that they think, oh, if you open the books on Israel, you're gonna demonize Israel. They say shit like that thinking that it makes sense. But the reality is it's just stupid. I never worry about the Samson option. I do point out the fact that psychopaths have that on the books. And they have no problem killing people. So the fact that the people committing genocide, threaten genocide, might be something you want to look into. Oh, I'm always right. Always right. You can look up everything you want to look up. You're going to keep finding that I'm right. And at some point you realize that. Maybe you ask yourself, why do they want us trolling this guy so bad? Shit, he only has 8 viewers. Who gives a fuck if this guy has Why would we troll somebody with only 8 viewers? Shouldn't we be hitting up bigger targets? Go watch Hollywoodism. Hollywoodism will tell you everything you need to know. And it's a movie they made about them. So you can't hide behind conspiracy theories. So here we go. Anytime it starts with a so, I love this shit. So the question is, what is your response to the Jays in your mind? Would you have agreed with the Nazi regiment, or would you do the same with the power? The Nazis is just a fake bunch of bullshit. It's not a real story. And I've already said I'm running for president in 2028. And the main part of my platform is that we get rid of the J cult. The J's got to get... If you want to belong to the J cult, you can go live in Israel. We'll pay for you to go live in Israel. We'll pay for your plane ticket to get you the fuck out of here. But, no, we remove all the J's from office. All the dual Israeli citizens in our government. All these cult members all over that believe these horrible things. Yeah, we get rid of them. They got to go. We're not killing anybody. Not saying we kill anybody. And since they're such good people, right? They'll fare just fine. No more American handouts. No more $3.8 billion a year. No more Abraham Accords. None of that shit. No, we just give them their Israel and let them have what they want. Their ultimate place for themselves. Yeah, no, that's the main element. That's the main platform I'm running on. If you're sick of this cult running our lives and controlling things from behind the scenes, and if you're sick of remember, these people cut and suck baby penises. Bloody baby penises. They have a guy, he's called a moil. And they have special parties where the moil cuts and then sucks on the bloody baby penis while they all watch. Before they even build their temple in a new area, they build something called a mikvah, which is a special bath to cleanse women's vaginas, because after they menstruate, after their periods, they're so disgusting they need to go to the mikvah before their husbands will touch them. These are just, this cult is just the worst. They are the absolute fucking worst. It really is shocking that we can accommodate such just debauchery, such horrible behavior. And then we want to talk bad about the Muslims, or we want to talk about... These are the worst, absolute worst people in the world. Cutting and sucking on baby penises. Can you imagine? Can you imagine watching somebody do that to your child and you're like, hey, we're having a party? They are unequivocally the worst people in the world. It really is just, it's horrendous. And then there's the genocide. I mean, the genocide aspect is so much worse than any of you can even imagine. Like, whatever thoughts you have in your head, it's worse. The Israelis are worse. What they do is worse. Who they are is worse. They are just awful, awful people. I'm sure this is a gross undersimplification. Whoa, what are you sure this is? You can't even spell correctly. But why are you sure of that? Based on your what? Your stupidity? You're sure this is based on what? Go ahead, deny that they cut and suck baby penises. Go ahead, deny it. Deny the idea of the mikvah. Deny that there's a fucking genocide happening right now. They are the unquestioned worst people in the world. Go look. There's an endless stream of videos showing you just how horrible these people are. The horrible things they do and say. A common practice is spitting on Christians. Jewish men walk around Israel and they just spit on Christians when they see them, doing something work. They'll spit all over them, right as they're walking by. They are the worst fucking people in the world. And of course, look at the comments. Look at how stupid they are. Look how stupid they are. They got nothing to say. They're just horrible people. That's how it works, bro. Not your bro. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Jay, and you will be removed. We will eliminate you. I'm telling you. The elimination of this cult is coming. This cult will be eliminated. There's no questioning that. People are waking up. This is I'm asking what legitimate question are you talking about? You have to prove this, not me. I have to prove what? What part has to be proven? And the thing is that I have, as far as them cutting and sucking baby penises, it's pretty commonplace. Quick Google search will let you know that. All you got to do is Google search everything. Prove me wrong. I know shit. Sorry you don't know shit, but I know shit. Because I've looked it all up. There are many videos where we've looked it up. Yep. Of course, the crackhead. Because it can't be... let's debunk what's being said. It's that I must be something wrong with me. Something wrong with the guy that hates pedos. Something wrong with the guy that hates genocide. Yeah, it must be me and my crack. Who do you think that is? You think that's anything but a dumb J right there? That's the best they can do. They tell you all the time, you can't talk about that. You never see anywhere will you see a Jay having an intelligent debate with someone about why what they do is okay. Never. It doesn't exist. Their only argument is that you can't say that. You're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to say that. Don't say those things. That's literally all they ever have. Once they start with the Bible. They'll start with, the Bible says it's okay. This is what's written in the Bible, Bible. And as soon as you go, I definitely don't believe in that crazy nonsense. They go, you're anti-Semitic. And I love when they say that because it's such an easy chance to prove how stupid they are. No. Semitic refers to all of the people. The Jays don't own that. They like to think they own everything, but they don't own that. Simplification of what act? What are you talking about? There is no over or under simplifying cutting and sucking on a baby penis. There's nothing you can say to make that okay. See, this is dumb J nonsense. They think they're trying to trick you and trip you up and shit. There's nothing you can say. Now, if you said they have a ceremony that I find disgusting, that they feel they are cleansing the child, I don't have to say anything. The majority don't. Oh, well, that makes it okay then. And I think a lot more of them do it than you think. But the fact is, it's the majority that protects the minority. Just like how your average everyday Christian is why the clergy can continue to rape children without getting in trouble. Yeah, it's the same shit. It's an ultra-Orthodox practice. So, circumcision's wrong altogether. We circumcise, the Goyim circumcised to mark ourselves as J property. It's not they lie. There's no medical benefit or anything. It's all just bullshit. You're just stating facts. What do you, again, What does that matter? The whole group of people do it. You know, it's the blind Jew support that keeps that fucking practice going. It doesn't matter what it is. And if one person does it and the group supports it, that's one too many. You don't get why pedophiles get two chances, because Jews run the fucking government and they constantly get caught doing that shit. Or their relatives or whatever. It makes sense. It all makes sense when you think about it. Well, you're condemning an entire ethno group for practices that don't. Yeah, it happens all the time. It happens way more than you think it does, or than you're willing to admit it does. But it's not just that. However, the entire group that supports that and doesn't abhor that and stop that practice from happening, yeah, again, this is just stupid. I feel the need to clarify. I'm making excuses. You're like that person that again says, oh, well, hey, that guy, yeah, he's a pedo, but he gives a lot of money to charity, right? He always has charity events and he gives a lot of money, raises money for children. So what? He rapes a few every here and there, so it's okay. Not to mention, we know who controls Hollywood. Hollywood is the rape capital of the fucking country. They love raping children, and you're okay with it. I'm very anti-Israel. I'm just not anti-J. Yeah, well, that's because you're stupid. You're anti-invisible borders of a place created by those same people. Why would you support that cult in any way? It's a cult. They hate you, and, you know, they do horrible shit. Why would you not be opposed to them? It's fucking stupid, man. It's deeper than that. It's not deeper than that. It's very, very simple. The problem being, you think it's complicated. And the whole follow the money argument, stupid. They print the money. The money isn't there for them. The money is there for us not to have. The money is for the goyim not to have. That's what money is for. So we're constantly chasing something we don't have. They hate Israel. No, they don't. Oh my God. Now you're just going into a whole different dumb. Every single J refers to you as a goyim. You're a goyim. When you understand what a goyim is and how they view everything, then it's a whole different argument. But, well, things are much more complicated than you believe. Oh, yeah. So, again, the guy gives a lot of money to the charity groups. So we turn a blind eye to him raping children. It's okay. You're dumb as hell. You're dumb as fuck. Just go get a book and a piece of paper. Go get a book and a piece of paper. Jets go airplanes go thousands and thousands of miles per hour. Just dumb. Just dumb shit repeatedly, over and over again. It's really scary. It's scary that people can be so... You can be convinced to support genocide. You can be convinced to support the people that hate you. They call you a goyim. They think the worst things of you. And you've been convinced to not only support them, but defend them thinking that way. And, oh, it's okay. It's okay that they think that way. That was my kid. I think that's mine all the way down there. Hey! Enemy moving on Zionism. Yeah, that's what it is. Because you fall for the distraction. It's not the Jays, it's the Zionists. It's not the piece of shit Jays who call you a goyim, who support the cutting and sucking of baby penises, who think vaginas are disgusting, no, it's not them. It's a cult. You're talking about a cult. No matter how you want to slice it, you're talking about a fucking cult. You seem to have a problem with people being anti-gay or racist. They generalize, right? You don't seem to have hypocrisy. Yeah, gay is something you choose, or you don't choose. See, I love when you're stupid. I love when you're stupid. Yes, I have a problem when people hate other people for how they're born. Whether you're hating somebody for their skin color, or for their sexuality, or for their identity. Yeah, no, I really do despise that. But thank you for making such dumb arguments. Yeah, Jay is a choice. You choose to be part of a piece of shit cult. You don't have to be a part of that bullshit. So you accuse everyone in the chat of being a pedo, and then you live stream in front of a school around children. Not in front of a school. What would that have to do with anything? You do know I have kids, right? You dumb, desperate. Can you imagine being that desperate? I can't make any reasonable arguments, so I'm going to just make up stupid shit. This is how this works every single time. Every single time, this is how they argue. This is the best they come up with. Go away, dork. Go away, dork. Go away, dork.
I met some kids on it.
Cool. Put your seatbelt on. You got so many stupid people out there, dude. It's insane. When people compare, like, choosing to be Jay over being gay.
Oh, Dad.
Or being
Sorry.
racist.
I saw a natural cloud go like this.
You saw a natural cloud go like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's full natural.
I don't know what you mean. How do you know it was natural?
I totally didn't see a plane just going by, letting it loose.
Yeah, but were you paying attention 5 minutes beforehand?
Yeah, I saw it. It was just, just chilling up in the sky, not polluting the air at all.
There's all kinds of stuff that you'll see if you pay attention. Who knows? Who knows? As long as you're not supporting genocide, then that's all that matters. As long as you're not supporting these pedo pieces of shit, that's all that matters. It's crazy.
So nice.
It is a beautiful day, isn't it? Isn't it then there, then? Then there?
Is it illegal for a biker to go in between the cars?
Yes. They do it in California all the time. I don't know if it's illegal in California, but they do it in California all the time. I hate bikers. I think they're the worst. They're generally like pussies. They always act tough.
And if they're mad at you, they'll gang up on you. I'd fight you. They'll
Right.
gang.
They'll gang, but they also will like do stuff like they'll hit your car and then drive off real quick. Or they're just goofy. It's just goofy. It's crazy to think that like you have to wear a seatbelt, but they can ride a bike. They don't even have to wear helmets in Michigan.
Besides, the car's a lot safer than a bike.
You'd think so.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
I was about to say, you think so, that means it doesn't. Yeah, bro, I'm so thirsty.
Bro, I'm not your bro.
Hi, Dad.
Don't you have a water bottle?
Yeah, but it's 2 days old.
Still water. The water was more than 2 days old when it was put in the water bottle.
Yeah, but I was in the fridge. That one was out cooking.
But it wasn't in the fridge before it was in the fridge. It's fine, dude. The water will be fine. Go ahead, it's fine.
If I forgot it, even though I remember myself putting it in the backpack, I'm actually going to be mad.
Oh, Jesus.
Right here.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm done. I just took the time that my kid allowed me while I was sitting waiting for him to have fun. Piece of shit of Dad Shalom. Fuck those pieces of shit. I'm really gonna do a protest outside that place one of these days. One of these days. Go get your free download. Go watch Hollywoodism. The link to Hollywoodism will be in the description. Hollywoodism answers all the questions. Hollywoodism totally proves the Jays control the whole thing. It's undeniable, it's undeniable proof. And I'd love to hear your opinion on things, because I'd especially love to hear if you think I'm wrong. But you never actually say anything along those lines. You just talk your shit. I'll see everybody later. Go get your free download, www.the-bilderberg, BILDERBERG-group.com. It's free. Just put 0 in the payment box when it asks how much you want to pay. Go watch Hollywoodism. Go check out the music videos. I'm put the link in the description to the music videos as well. And most importantly, you pedophiles, kill yourself.
Do you ever get in trouble for saying pedophile?